it is time to improve some room for improvement.
All right, when we talk about room for improvement, guys, that's exactly what it is. What would we have improved about the film? And to be honest with you, I was searching for a lot of things, and sometimes you feel nostalgic about it, and you're like, okay, what can I improve? What can I do this? What can I do that? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't need every film to be a Scorsese film, so I'm not going to hold every film to a Scorsese standard or a Spike Lee standard, because this film stood on its own. I think the director really did what he wanted to do with this film, and for me to say this, that, and the other,
and you know, he edited it too. I never noticed that, so I watched it today.
I've seen people do that before, and I'm glad to see with a project like that, you want to be hands on with it, because the wrong cut or the wrong fade or the cross fade in the middle of a film for no reason, you might not like it. So, but with that being said, I do want to say this is that only thing I think that I would have changed is what you just said. I changed my mind that I would want a sequel. I want to see what the would have happened at that detention center you told me about earlier.
I really would like to see that sequel.
What was it? Lean on. You got detention.
Yeah, that would be such a crazy story. Because if he was like that with kids, what the hell was he?
And he
like
could still play it though. That's what's crazy.
Oh yeah, he could.
That's what's fucking with me. Like, hey, when we call talking, hey, we're gonna pin it. We want to see it so bad. God.
The one thing that I would change in this, and I don't even know if it's up for change, because again, I don't know what aspects of the story were like made more fantastical for the purpose of making the movie entertaining, or what was actually true. But just assuming here that this was a written piece of fiction, what I would change about it in the story is that the catalyst for pretty much the catalyst in the plot didn't make much sense to me. The mayor at the beginning, he's put in the position where this school is doing so bad and it's going to put his job in jeopardy. So he quickly realizes that he is that he has no choice but to choose Joe Clark, because no one else is going to do it.
He didn't say that. No. Benson's character did it. He said he spoke to him. He said
Benson's character said that, but he conceded. The fact
he
that
did.
Joe Clark
like,
ended
oh
up
no,
there
it was a quick conceit. He was like, all right,
yeah. So, point is that he had no choice but Joe Clark. Or if he didn't improve the school, he was going to lose his job. Cut to Joe Clark is there. Joe Clark is improving the school. But the same mayor, he does this supposedly for the sake of getting elected. For one single vote from one disgruntled parent, the Wicked Witch of the East Side, he agrees to conspire with the fire chief to put Joe Clark in the position to be removed from principal of the school. This would essentially, and he's supposedly doing this to make sure that he gets elected again. He originally put Joe Clark there to make sure that he doesn't lose his job. Joe Clark is actually improving the school. We have one angry parent that is unhappy with his methods because her kid got thrown out. And so for one vote, I'm to believe that he's going to put all this into motion to have the solution, his last resort solution, to save the school and save his job, thrown out of the school, essentially putting him back at square one without a solution, and the school going down the hill again and his job being back in jeopardy. It didn't make a lot of sense to me.
I request elaboration. So, with that being said, I'm going off of what you just said. I can see where you're coming from, okay, but I think what we have here is if Barney from The Simpsons grew up to become mayor, that would be this guy, because he's fumbling and bumbling and doing whatever he can to try and, like you say, stay afloat no matter what it is. Initially, the threat was, I'm going to lose my job because this school needs to get the test scores in the paper, things of that nature. So he's like, okay, damn, he's only one crazy enough to take the job. Boom, get him in there, because now that fire's put out. Then, like you say, not only just a disgruntled parent, her kid got put out. He's probably full of shit anyway. The kid was bad kid. She gets there. Now she gets there. Not only is she just a disgruntled parent, she's been embarrassed by Joe Clark at this meeting. So now you have an angry black woman that's been belittled, and her son's been put out of school meeting. She got to watch this motherfucker. So with all that being said, now she gets onto the school board who hired him. So if you hired somebody, you have the power to fire him. So now he ain't got one person on his ass. He has the school board on his ass, which is, and not who's headlining the school board? This wicked witch of the east. And she said, I got people lined up. I can get you. So wait a minute, you just saved your job. And this talking about getting it taken away in a whole nother way. Like, I'll organize, I'll do this. And see, Joe Clark is off the handle. He's fired. She is calculated. I don't make idle threats. And guess what? He didn't leave that room. People were like, all right, let's get over there and see what we can do. So I think she was the perfect protagonist, because while Joe Clark he really truly did care, she didn't give a It was all of she truly.
Oh, she was a great antagonist.
Oh, I thought you saying the mayor. Okay, that's why
I just didn't believe the mayor. I don't believe that the mayor could have been moved by her threats.
I can.
I mean, after you're saying what you just said, I can see that. I mean,
look at the people he had around him.
It's just flawed decision making, but I can believe that he is a flawed decision maker.
Yeah. Why do you think schools got so bad in the first place? But I can agree with you on that. But guys, like you say, tell us what you would have changed. Like I say, put it in the comments. Let us know. And hey, listen, lean on us.
Why don't you subscribe? It'll last longer.